Namo Adida Phat. Thanks so much for joining me for a daily practice check-in. Listen, listen, listen. This wonderful sound calls us back to our true home. The fourth mindfulness training. Aware of the suffering caused by unmindful speech and the inability to listen to others, I vow to cultivate loving speech and deep listening in order to bring joy and happiness to others and to relieve others of their suffering. Knowing that words can create happiness or suffering, I am determined to speak truthfully with words that inspire self-confidence, joy, and hope. I will not spread news I do not know to be certain, and will not criticize or condemn things of which I am not sure. I will refrain from uttering words that can cause division or discord, or that can cause the family or the community to break. I am determined to make all efforts to reconcile and resolve all conflicts, however small. For our Dharma lessons, we're reading Everything We Do Matters by the Venerable Wuling, and we're continuing in her talk called The Poisons of Greed, Anger, and Ignorance. Next, the Buddha explained that anger arises from thinking of unpleasant objects and situations in a mistaken way. Once anger arises as a result of such mistaken thinking, it increases. Again, our personal experiences will bear this out. When we see an object or an occurrence that we view as unpleasant, feelings of resentment, bitterness, and anger can easily arise. We want the object to stop. We want to be rid of the undesirable object. We want the annoying person to go away. If only these would happen, then we would be happy. But such thinking, as the Buddha said, is mistaken. Just as the presence of objects and experiences does not necessarily make us happy, neither does their absence. Attempting to satisfy our emotional desires will not lead to happiness. In truth, wanting to stop that which is unpleasant only leads to more wanting, more emotional reactions, more turmoil, not happiness. Not yet realizing this, we continue to buy more tickets to get back on our emotional roller coaster of wanting, attachment, disappointment, and anger. What should we do instead of falling back into this negative pattern? In a previous talk in this series, we learned of the Buddha urging the monastics to hold the thought, "My mind will never be shaken." In other words, our minds should remain stable and focused. We should neither feel attached to pleasant sensations nor feel averse to those that are unpleasant. If we can accomplish this, we will remain content with what we have and calm in any circumstance in which we find ourselves. Content and calm, we will know how to act wisely. Our anger will gradually diminish and, eventually, cease to arise. May all beings be well. May all beings be happy. May all beings be peaceful. Namo Adida Phat. Thanks so much for joining me today.